Here's a list of supplies you'll need if you're starting out as a solo waxer and you do not know where to start. I made a list here for you guys. I was asked to make this video, so here we go. We're gonna get into it. We're not gonna waste too much time because I don't wanna make the video too long. The first thing I would recommend is get certified and know how to use your sanitization products, right? I did Lucaside because my school used Lucaside and I was very comfortable with using it. There's other sanitation products that you can use. For example, Barbicide. Barbicide you can use, but I use Lucaside. You can go to Google and get certified, learn how to use the Lucaside product. Make sure that you are using the right amount, the ratio, versus just pouring some Lucaside in a container and just putting your implements in there. You're gonna need a wax table, of course. Make sure that you get one that you can easily move up or down. You don't wanna have no back problems. The first bed I got, I actually wasn't able to elevate the bed or make any changes to the height. So that's the first thing I did. I switched that one out and I got a bed that I was able to change the height. Or, you know, I have a manual bed. It's not an electric bed, but I was able to get a bed that I can easily elevate. The next thing I'd recommend you getting is a proper wax warmer. I invested in a honeycomb wax warmer. It is 14 pounds. It has 7 pounds on each side. I have a link in my bio to Honeycomb Wax. You can go ahead and check them out if you want to get a wax warmer from them. There is a discount code in my bio you can actually use. I love Honeycomb. I've been using it. I've had that wax warmer now for 2 years. So that is something that I will definitely recommend. The next thing you're gonna need is some wax beads. Whether you're gonna use hard wax or soft wax, I use both because I like using soft wax for brows and I like using hard wax for brows as well, but I still have soft wax on hand. I have soft and I have hard wax. Hard wax recommendation, y'all know I use Tress Wellness all the time. I got that from Amazon. I also use Wax, which I have a 30% discount code in my bio. You can go ahead and check them out. All right, so now for the more important stuff. You're gonna need wax sticks, of course. You're gonna need the medium-sized wax sticks and the smaller ones for the brows or the face. I use the medium-sized wax sticks for like Brazilians, legs, backs, underarms, you name it. And then for the smaller wax sticks, I use it for the brows or the face, depending on what I'm waxing as well, like upper lip or so on or so forth, okay? All right, so next up, we're gonna need 4x4s and 2x2s, as well as pre and post wax cleansing products, okay? So you're always going to make sure that you cleanse the area before applying the wax. So this is important. You need pre and post wax care, as well as 4x4s and 2x2s. 4x4s and 2x2s you're gonna use to cleanse the bigger areas use the 4x4s, and then the 2x2s you're gonna use that to cleanse the smaller areas like the eyebrows, the upper lip, or any part of the face. The pre and post wax cleansers that I use are from Satin Smooth. You can get them from the link in my storefront, which is my Amazon storefront, or you can go to Spa Order. That's where I get my sticks, my 4x4s, 2x2s, or my cleansers. I get them from Spa Order. I just make one big order because I order my stuff in bulk and then I store them up and bring them to my spa. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, you are going to need to do your training for Lucaside or Barbicide, whichever one you feel like you're most comfortable with for your sanitization practice. You're going to need to do that. Now, you're going to also need a Lucaside wipe to wipe down your bed. You wipe down all your, not implements because you're going to wash those, but you're going to wipe down your bed before every client, and you're going to also wipe down all the things that you touched in your salon. So you're going to need some Lucaside wipes. Also, the old bottle of Lucaside disinfectant, which is linked in my Amazon storefront as well. But I just mentioned the Lucaside training before because that is very important. You want to make sure that you're following proper protocol so that you don't cross-contaminate anything or cause any infection to any of your clients. You're also going to need an antibacterial soap, which I use Safeguard because that's the one that my school used, and I took a picture of it. I'm telling you, I was so intentional about the things that I was picking out that I made sure I used the ones that I was using in school because, again, I was most comfortable. But I will show you what the Safeguard soap looked like so you can actually have an idea what I used to wash my implements before I soak them in my Lucaside actual solution, okay? You are also going to need to have a UV sterilizer. So after you actually soak your implements in the Lucaside container for 10 minutes, because that's the protocol for Lucaside, you're gonna dry them and then you're gonna put them in a sterilizer. A UV sterilizer is the one that I use. You can get whatever sterilizer works for you. I personally like to use the UV sterilizer. And of course, you're gonna need tweezers and extraction tools, because people will come in with some ingrown hairs that you have to tweeze or pluck or extract. So you're gonna need some extracting tools, and you're gonna need some tweezers. The ones that I started with are in my Amazon storefront. I would recommend you getting some really good tweezers. Tweezer Man is a really good tweezer. I also have Revlon tweezers, but they're like $10-12 per tweezer, like one. Yeah, I get them at Marshall's, so you can probably try and get some at Marshall's too, or you can start out with the ones that I started with. I still have them, but just make sure that you have some really good tweezers as well, because you don't want to waste money, okay? And for aftercare, I carry Bush Balm products. I sell aftercare products because my clients do need me to recommend them to have any aftercare products that they need to have to take care of their bikini area at home, or making sure that they hydrate the area. Because we're professionals, we need to make sure that we're recommending great products for our customers, and I do recommend Bush Balm. I have a link in my bio if you're an esthetician and you would love to start retailing Bush Balm. There is a $50 off coupon in my bio that you can start with. I love Bush Balm. The price point is great. The products are amazing. My clients love them. I love them because I use them personally. So I would definitely recommend that. Now that you have learned how to use Lucaside, you need a container to soak your implements, and I have one in my Amazon storefront. Now, just a disclaimer, my Amazon storefront has most of the products and most of all the implements or tools that I use in my day-to-day spa activity. You can go to my Amazon storefront under waxing supplies. All the categories has something that you will need, and I would definitely recommend. It's in my Amazon storefront. All right, so this video is going a little bit over the time that I wanted it to take. So if you have any more questions, drop them down in the comments and I will see if I can answer those questions for you as quickly as possible. But those are most of the products that I used when I started out. Again, check all the categories in my Amazon storefront. You'll be able to find most of the products that I use there, if not all the products that I use. Spa Order, where I get most of my spa supplies from, I will also be linking them in my bio that you can go ahead and check them out. I get my sticks, 4x4s, 2x2s, whether it be smaller sticks or larger sticks from Spa Order, as well as what else? My pre and post wax cleanser. There are times when I just order them from Amazon because it's quicker, and I only need just one pre and post wax cleanser, so I just order them from Amazon. But again, that's the list that you will need. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments and your girl will answer those for you. Thanks for watching. Toodles.